So we came in here yesterday to look at one of the doors, and one of the doors was missing, which is kind of a problem. That's from the wind. We had a very strong windstorm the same night we put the doors up, and we didn't have them supported very well, I guess. I thought we had them good enough, but it wasn't good enough. So they were blowing around, and it was moving the supports back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and eventually it got enough force to rip itself to pieces. That's ugly. And we got nails sticking out, and I need to get out somehow, or push them back into the same exact hole, which is possible. And I want to get some screws in this thing somehow, but the only screws I have are 3-inch, so I'll have to angle them quite a bit. I've done it before, I think it'll work. I also want to glue it. That would make it a lot stronger. This is Type 3 waterproof glue. Just about the best glue in the business for outdoor stuff. Goes over here, and this one goes over here. All right. See what happens. I feel nothing. Good. I've got this roller to do some restaining with, so I'm just gonna use the corner here and try to see how some of the stuff up in the corner's going. There we go. Doesn't want to. There we go. So if that was the end of the video, it would be a really lame excuse for YouTube videos. So to make this more of a palatable, no, standard, no, that's not it was like a more classic YouTube video. Try to build the long arms with locks on these doors, which is going to be a bit of a challenge to make it strong enough, but I'm not really gonna know if it's strong enough until I'm done. Now there's a couple different ways to do this. I like the idea of sliding. Functionally, I like how that sounds, but I don't think, I mean, it's not gonna be as strong, obviously, because it can only be as wide as one of these doors. Now, is that good enough? I don't know. Probably, especially if I did 2 of them per door, but that would be a lot of pieces to make the whole little board on. That might be better to just do one big long arm like that, because they could be hinged over there, and as long as it missed the corner up here, so it could be like maybe 5 feet long. So it'd be a little bit better, but then it'd only be going over here like the same distance, so that really wouldn't help us much. Well, there's one thing I know I can do. I can put these boards that I already have cut, or not boards, these slats that I have already cut in these corners where they're supposed to go to block the bugs. And I know I can do that, so I'll do that now. Right there, which is hopefully very similar. Actually, this could be, really we should do the top one first. Right there, right there. This just makes me happy. Having a box of wooden hardware like this is like so exciting. I don't know why it makes me so happy, but it does. Right about there. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna find a pencil. 32 to center. For 19 at center, then we're 1 3/4 inches over from that for the edges of the 2x4. So when this thing is locked, yeah, so we want it on center. So we want to brace like here and here, like that. But obviously flatter. Dead on that line right there. Be really accurate to the 4-foot level on a little tiny piece like this. Perfect. I want to see that it's poking out on the other side. Yeah, it is. Just barely. It doesn't fit. It's just, it looks like it's a little bit high. I'm going to take like an 1/8 inch off of all of these because the 2x won't fit through because of the unevenness in these boards. Okay, I got these screws, cut all the brackets, and we are ready to rock. These are the most confusing boxes on the planet. I'm going to slice this direction, this side, this direction, this side. Totally not intuitive. Look at this. It's too narrow. Come on. Arrow, so I know where it goes. That one's sick. That just looks sick. I mean, that looks amazing. I can't even, it doesn't look nearly as good on camera, I'm sure, but that looks really good in person. It's just like, it's so like Little House on the Prairie, you know? Like old pioneer pine door. That's kind of what it feels like, you know? That's, yeah, it's really cool. This one actually works pretty smoothly too. It's that's really, really cool. They work pretty well too. I mean, doors don't move. Let's do the other one now. Okay, I got a handle on my back. That's pretty cool. A little sticky there. Gotta grind that. Go together. Like so. Through. And through. Look at that. Not bad. Now you have to remember that all this is going to be sanded out and then stained over, so all these things will be a different color and it'll look a lot better, hopefully. Just like that. They will look a lot better after they're sanded, but I think color-wise, they're better right now. So I'm just going to leave it now, even with the, you know, Framer series on there and the stain. So don't worry about that, and I'll see you next time.